sight in the game, cause see the boxing voice.
We're here with top rank. What are you, a super bantamweight?
I'm actually going to bantamweight. We are making 120 for my next fight, and after that we're going to be 118. You know, we made 122 our last fight easy with socks and earrings and drinking protein shake, eating fruit in the morning. So, you know, it's about time we took this to a whole nother level and start conquering some weight classes. Then 122 will be a given.
Okay, and at this weight class, I'd be hard pressed to find anyone faster than you. I've watched you work out.
Absolutely.
You've got just crazy fast twitch. So how do you think your hand speed's gonna correlate at this point?
Ooh, at 118, they better watch out. You know, it's a whole nother level. You know, my coach Brian Schwartz, strength training, conditioning coach Michael Bazo, my nutritionist Victor Conte from SNAC, you know, have just been providing me the greatest camp. I mean, for the last 8 months, you know, I've been so focused and so dedicated to this game and motivated for the hustle. And, you know, it's just about time, you know, I start showing the world that I'm back and I'm back to stay. And my hand speed is just a given. I just practice it every day. It just you see how much work I put in. I've been here since 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, nonstop, sweated up over 5 to 6 shirts. And, you know, I'm still staying with a smile. And, you know, still staying positive, and it's just another day in the office for us. You know, you gotta get used to that hard work to make it natural. You shouldn't be sitting there tired. You shouldn't be sitting there complaining. You should be sitting there enjoying what you do. And I know that I enjoy what I do, and now it's time to break some records, and it's time to set some statements. In 118, here I come.
And you had a lot of, I feel like you had a couple of trainers down south, but what does it mean, the 8 months changing your life as a whole to come up to the Bay Area? And it seems like you've really got your career on track.
Yes. I mean, back south, you know, everybody knows I'm from SoCal, and no matter what, I'm a Southern California, you know, a Southerner to the day I die. But, you know, when you get a little older, you start realizing, hey, you know, people down south are my family. But I was just, my mind, I cannot focus down there. I was just, you know, from the gym, I'll go out and party. From the gym, I'd go out and drink. From the gym, I'd go out and hang out with buddies. And, you know, I had coaches down there telling me, hey, Vic, you got to focus. So it was necessarily like my fault, not focusing. Coming up to San Carlos and Redwood City, you know, out here, you're going to starve if you don't make money. You got to grind. You got to make something of yourself, you know. And it just helped me how to grow up, you know. Brian Schwartz gave me the opportunity to, you know, build my confidence up and just speaking to people and just, you know, just my conversation with people have been great. When I first came, I was a mute. I wouldn't speak to nobody. Every word I said was a stutter. You know, I started sweating and everything just to even talk to somebody. Now I feel like I'm at home. You know, now I opened up. Now I know the city. Now I know everybody here. And like I said, it's a lot more motivating when you have to work for every dollar, when you gotta grind for every round, when you gotta sit there and you know, push yourself to the limit so people can notice you. You know, and I'm just thankful, and I just thank God just that, you know, I'm here and I'm actually in the right state of mind. You know, whether if I was in Southern California with the right state of mind, if I was in Northern California with the right state of mind, if I was in New York with the right state of mind, it doesn't matter. I'm with the right state of mind here, and this is where I'm going to stay with the right state of mind.
So it sounds like the street life, being younger, and like you had a lot of like Olympic amateur background, so maybe like people were putting a lot of pressure on you that you were going to be the next somebody, which you probably will be.
Yes.
But did you feel a lot of pressure in your hometown?
You know, my father and my previous coach, you know, they knew that I can always make it. You know, 2012 Olympics came, kind of got in a little trouble, gave up hope, you know, after getting in the system and, you know, bullshitting with a lot of my friends, you know, just sitting there, just doing the same thing every day. And the difference between me and my friends, though, I was at least going to the gym, training every day. And, you know, so, you know, I had, you know, a couple people wanted me to succeed. Most people wanted me to fail, you know. I don't know if you ever heard of the term, be careful with the people that don't smile when you win, you know. It's the truth, you know, because when you're winning, those are the people that are going to be they're sitting there with the biggest smiles after the win. But before that success, to get there, that struggle, there's millions of people sitting there hoping you fail, you know. So in this sport, you can't really depend on nobody. You can't really blame anybody for the past. You can't blame anybody for the present, or you can't look forward and blame anybody for the future. You got to take in, you got to step up to the plate and just take the fault for all your actions, and you just got to keep you got to just keep catching on to everything. If you fail here, you got to capitalize off of that. If you're not, something's not going on here, you got to make sure you fix that. It's not always about running from your problems. You know, and sometimes you gotta run from them problems. Sometimes there's problems you can't just shake. You gotta, you know,
Dip.
you gotta dip. Exactly, the perfect word. You know, so that's what I did. I just nobody I can blame for anything. It was myself. I wasn't focused down south, and now that I'm up here, I just had to hit. You know, and I just had a dip and ran into Brian Schwartz years ago. He's like my big brother / father. You know. And you know, he always had open arms, him and Basil. And now that I'm here, they're teaching me how to become a personal trainer, how to train in class, and you know, my people skills have went up so much. You know, let me just tell you that. And I'm grateful for it.
Last question. Do you know who you're fighting?
We have no actual opponent yet, but we are gonna take a step up, and we are not gonna fight an easy fight. You know, so it's about time to make some statements. You know, it's about time to show the world who Victor Pasillas really is.